It would never leave me. I was at college studying art, and I watched the behind the scenes of Lord of the Rings, and that's when I decided I wanted to work behind the scenes in movies, or theatre as well at the time. And then I was really into Harry Potter and went to the studio tour and then saw all the props, and I was like, that's what I need to do. The model making course that I'd done at college is the only model making course in Scotland, so I didn't really have much of a choice about what course I was going to do. But then I loved my course and it was really good for model making, which is more specialised than props. And we'd done a little bit of prop work as well, and then after college I've gone into more of the prop side rather than just models. I worked in theatre before lockdown. My theatre work that I'd been doing is completely different to my model making work, but I just loved how busy I was and being part of a team, and that the fact that you could put on a show every night and then hear everyone's reaction to seeing the show was really cool. And just being part of it all was great, because model making is very much something you do by yourself, whereas theatre work's all in a team. So that was a great change that I didn't think I'd like as much, but I ended up loving it. I like being able to bring things to life and make my 2D thoughts into a 3D object. And for me, I tend to picture things more in 3D anyway. And I like being able to get what's in my head into being an actual object. Some of my favourite models are my final project I done for college, which was Phantom Manor, which is a haunted house ride from Disneyland Paris, which I loved that project. I enjoyed it, the whole process of doing that, and it was very technical and I had to be very precise with it, but I think it turned out really well in the end. And then since lockdowns happened, some of my favourite projects I've made have been Baby Yoda, or Grogu, which I made a model of him when I'd not really done character sculpting before, so that was something new I tried in lockdown. And I think he turned out quite well, even though I'd make changes to him, but I think when you make stuff you always want to make changes after it's finished. And then I made a model of the Weasley Burrow from Harry Potter, and I think that turned out quite well as well. So I've just been working on a few different things. I've also been trying to do some like fake food props and cakes and a couple of weapons and that sort of thing, and just trying to expand my portfolio a bit. Just now I'm working on a model of the Spring Court, which is a location in a book by Sarah J. Maas, and the book is A Court of Thorns and Roses. And I'm actually making this project for a YouTube channel that I have with my friend, Kirsten, where we bring some of our favourite books to life. I really like to work with my hands and put things together, but having machinery does make life a lot easier. And then at home as well, I don't have any actual workshop machinery like saws or anything, so I've had to sort of use materials I wouldn't usually use and try and work around problems. I think that everyone should just do what you really want to do and not what other people tell you to. Or what other people's expectations of you are, because doing badly in school doesn't go to show what you're going to do in your career. As long as you sort of work hard at whatever you want to do, you can get there eventually. Because I never thought I'd get the job that I've got at the minute, and the fact that I was able to do that was really good. I left school and went to college to study art and was told that I was wasting my potential by going to do something like that. Whereas I worked really hard and then went to do my other course in Glasgow, and it's proved to be much better than had I stayed to go down a different route. With being dyslexic as well, the fact that you can just use your creativity and that's your job and how you make money is the best thing ever.